All right, 10:25 on this Friday morning, and this weekend is the Zero Prostate Cancer Run and Walk. It's going to be at Yateman's Cove, and my friend Rob Williams is emceeing the event. He's here to talk a lot more about how to get involved.
I was super nervous about getting up this morning.
You did this
because I worked last night, and then I was scared of not waking up and getting in. Because even though I worked this shift for 16 years, not my life anymore.
I know. Hey, I get it. I get it.
The first thing I want to say is, I am emceeing the Zero Prostate Cancer Run and Walk, which is tomorrow, right?
Yes.
And I've done it before. And I've been putting on social media that I have an announcement to make at 10:25 on the morning news, right? On Morning Xtra.
Yeah.
And this is my announcement. I have prostate cancer. And I didn't know if I was going to share it.
Okay.
Because the thing is I've hosted this run before, but when Jim Obert asked me to host it this year, I was diagnosed with prostate cancer, so I said yes, and I feel like I want to talk about my prostate cancer diagnosis because I don't think as men we talk about it enough, right?
Okay, well, you just shocked the living...
I know. The thing is to find out whether you have prostate cancer is very easy, right?
Yeah.
It's a blood test. And I'm going to ask you a question. What's your number?
I have no idea.
You should know your number because people should start getting tested, especially if you're black or you have cancer history in your family, from 45 to 50.
Okay, I'm 46.
Yeah, you should know your number. It should be below a 4. It's a simple blood test, right?
Okay.
And when I told people that I had cancer, people were shocked because I was walking around like I didn't have it.
Right.
Prostate cancer is the perfect cancer for guys because it moves so slowly, right? And they can adapt care to your life.
Okay, so my question is, what made you go and get the blood test to begin with?
So, I never thought I would ever have cancer. I've done 20 marathons. I've always been kind of healthy. I've always eaten very well. It can hit anyone. So, 2 years ago, because I get my blood drawn every year just to make sure there's no problems.
Yeah.
And my number came back high, but I didn't think it was a big deal, right? I said, it's an outlier.
Yeah.
And then I go to another place and they draw my blood, same thing happens. And they're like, well, you need to go to a urologist. So I saw Dr. Mike Duzing, who's a friend of mine at the urology group.
Yeah.
And they did another test. It came back high. We did a biopsy and I have cancer.
So what is the next, if you don't mind me asking?
No,
I'm just shocked.
Sure,
Hey, you're with me. So what's the next step?
So I have a biopsy again on Monday. And the thing is with all cancer, you should know, right?
Yeah.
And the earlier you know, the more you can do about it.
Right.
So I'm not worried about this at all.
Good.
And my doctor said, I wouldn't call it cancer if I had that option because it's so early in the process.
Okay.
You should just know your number.
Right.
So promise me that you will get a blood test and you know your number.
I promise you.
Because you want to be able to track this because if it turns out to be high, then you need a baseline so you can work with your doctor in terms of your life.
Well, and the thing is that, so you, like you mentioned, if you get ahead of it, obviously, very, very treatable, and we have some of the most wonderful medical professionals in the tri-state. You had to have been shocked.
No, I was shocked.
Yeah.
I was shocked, but I wasn't scared.
Yeah.
And I guess this is why I'm here telling you my story, because I don't want you to be scared.
Yeah.
I want you to know your number. My number is 13. It's much higher than it should be. But at least I know my number, and I'm working with my doctor. I was talking to Brad Mousehart last night.
Yeah.
And, he's engaged. He's getting married in 2 years. And let's say he was diagnosed with prostate cancer. He could work with his doctor, and they could delay any treatment until he and his wife had a baby.
Yeah.
Right? So they can, and I'm not planning to have any kids, but they can adapt the treatment to you specifically. So know your number, don't be scared. And as dudes, we don't talk about this at all.
So then I'm just kind of flabbergasted right now. So you're doing this walk run tomorrow to raise money and awareness and all of that good stuff, right?
Yes, correct. So registration starts at 7:45. Opening ceremony is at 8:30. I will be up there sharing my story once again, which will have more meaning. And I'll tell you, Dan, the one thing I'm looking forward to is meeting all the other prostate cancer survivors.
Yeah.
Because now I'm a part of that community.
Well, and this sounds really probably dumb to say, but I have worked with you for 18 years.
I know.
And like, I look at you and I think, we're not old enough to have prostate cancer. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I'm 55 years old. It happened very quickly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
like I've spent 30 years here, right? And the thing is like, same message.
Yeah.
I didn't think I was old enough to have prostate cancer.
Right.
But I am.
Yeah.
Right? Because I have it.
I still feel like we're running around on Mount Adams.
I still feel 32. Most of the time. My bones don't feel 32.
Yeah.
And my body doesn't feel 32.
Wow.
But I still feel 32. And the thing is like, if I can have prostate cancer, you can have prostate cancer. And if you have a dude in your life that you love, you should do this. What's your number?
Okay.
And they should know the answer to that question.
I will get back to you,
Yeah?
my friend.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. What's your number? It's super simple. What is your number? Are you between 40 and 50? What's your number? You should know.
Okay. All right.
Simple blood draw. That's it.
We'll get off. I want to give you a hug and say thank you for this.
Of course.
I love you, brother.
Love you too. Thank you for this. And the reason why I share this is because Cincinnati has been very good to me for the last 30 years. And if I can use my voice to help people, and in this case, men, I'm going to do it.
The best in the business, my friend for 18 years.
All right, I'm going to ask you your number, and you better have the answer to that question.
You will. All right, so much more of the Extra after this quick break. Stay with us.